Good evening, everybody. It is Fallout 4. Sorry about last night. I wasn't feeling too well. We didn't make a whole lot of progress. We're just on our way to meet the Brotherhood of Steel. It's not gonna like me signing up. Or for signing up with these guys, but that's okay.
Properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals.
Okay. Sorry, folks. Dealing with a little technical issue right now. I don't seem to have sound. Luckily, me fixing it doesn't really interfere with the stream much. And I was in a situation where I didn't have to see what was going on. You talk a lot.
They're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactics.
Primarily energy weapons, from my experience.
And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive.
I do, of course, get a nice shiny new suit of T60.
By rumors and misinformation, they don't realize the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory.
I don't think you realize how durable people, generally speaking, are.
The Pridwin should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions.
I don't wanna. It is really pretty. But this flight takes forever. Read a little thing. Apparently the crew on that ship are Norwegian. That's also the location of a bobblehead. Yeah, they just got stuck there after the fallout and couldn't go home. Oh my god, just get us there already. I was wrong. The Brotherhood of Steel is like the Romans. That comment is in reference to a post I read a while ago about the Brotherhood of Steel being akin to the Nazis, which is not the case.
Everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Dude, I was ready 5 minutes ago. Now I'm just bored. Oh, just as a radiation storm is getting here. That's a good day. Can I get off now?
Some planes must have gotten away before the bombs hit. Where do you think they ended up?
Dans, you want to move? We're standing in the middle of a radiation storm.
Mission granted. Welcome back. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request. Place the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the frigate and await further.
Okay, well, while you guys are talking, please, by all means, keep going. It obviously doesn't mean anything to me right now. I'm going to get rid of some radiation. We'll take one of those, and 2 of those. And then I'll call my doctor in the morning.
Ad Victoria, Captain.
Ad Victoria. So,
Okay.
you're the one Paladin Dance is taking.
Yes, I am.
You don't look much like a soldier. Looks can be deceiving, which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
It's not like I have a choice.
If you want to remain with us, then you're right. You don't. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions...
Fuck, I'm in trouble already.
Otherwise, you're dismissed.
I just got here. Yeah, no, I'm going.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, my ship.
You know, a please and a thank you would help. Wrong way. This way. Come on, Piper.
On your way, soldier.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction, and most in position. It is time to reveal our purpose. And beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth, a robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their sins are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam. Ad Victoriam.
You talk a lot, and you have a thing for the grandiose, but can you back it up?
If you say so.
I can understand your indecisiveness. Turning your weapons on the very same people that you're trying to save can be a bitter pill to swallow.
Don't worry. I'm convinced.
Paladin Dance's reports were quite clear regarding your feelings toward the Brotherhood. And he concludes that you'd be an asset to us. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And,
hot diggity,
befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
When I need it.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
Give me a jacket.
We're getting a 3% seat tilt. Adjusting the thrust recommended. I'm not questioning orders. There has to be a better way.
Okay, I guess I am going up that way.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on. So how did it look out there?
We've got
Paladin.
a lot of work ahead
There
of
you
us,
are.
brother.
How did it go with Elder Maxon?
He's a very dedicated man. It sounds like he stands behind everything he's saying.
Of course he does. How could he afford not to? I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been
I'm like
officially
never
assigned you
gonna
as
be
your
here.
sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
I'll go it alone for now, and come find you when I'm ready.
Suit yourself. I'll be in the mess hall if you need me.
Okay. I don't want him as a companion. I like Piper. Piper can stay. You can go away.
Congratulations on the promotion.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Do I have a choice?
As long as it doesn't involve petroleum jelly and rubber gloves, I'm ready.
No. This isn't that sort of exam. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
I would hope not.
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes.
What?
You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good. Third question. And please,
I don't
answer
wanna.
honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
No. Never have.
Very well. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
If my
Yeah, I
life's
gotta
in
pick
danger,
that one.
do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer, and the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
Yeah, will do, buddy. You're weird. I like him, but he's weird. I should talk to this dude.
You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon.
Uh-huh. What? Not even a thank you?
I hardly need to... Oh my. It appears I've mistaken you for someone else. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Meeting
Maxon
the
wanted me to
crew.
meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of the department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of talking in this episode, so I may be kind of quiet.
I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the... I'm authorized to... And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol...
Right.
In any event.
Okay, basically what just happened there is I got an ongoing quest to pick up stuff for the dude.
There, try
I'm
it
gonna
now.
talk to... not you.
Step forward.
Chill out.
Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, they give me the stink eye. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might...
I could use some extra caps.
You need them, and I want you to spend them here. It's some
You'd
heavy
say that
lifting
anyway.
and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, gun, mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
You're kinda creepy, but whatever. Power armor time! Where'd the lady go? There'd the lady go.
Proctor Ingram.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
I'm not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we'd pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Charm
You should
school.
add teaching charm school lessons to the list.
Sorry to disappoint you, but when you're as busy as I am, there isn't much time for bowing and curtsy. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And
I
since
know
I'm
that feel,
stuck
bro.
in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
I hardly noticed.
Can't tell if you're patronizing me or trying to be polite. How about I just forget you mentioned it? Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent
kinda.
T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here.
No,
If you'll
because all my
excuse
stuff's
me,
in another
I need to
workshop.
get back to work.
Okay, you do that, lady. Where's this power armor of mine? Bay 3, Bay 3. That's 2, 1. So that one would be stealing, even though...
Stop the Institute. For Maxon and for the Brotherhood.
Really? That's how that would work. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get in the power armor.
Ended up scraping rust off the Pridwin's hull.
You can't scrape rust off from the inside, bucko. It's just not how it works.
Stock up on supplies before we begin our next mission. Make it quick. We have a lot of ground to cover.
Paladin Dance.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that.
You two play nice out there.
Only if it plays nice back, citizen.
Oh, really? Alright, go back to Sanctuary. I'll come get you. Alright, where are we going? Lead the way, bucko. Alright, fine, I will. And yes, that's where we go. Okay. We are now the farthest I've ever been in the game. No, not that way. This way. Flight deck. Wait, why are we going to the flight deck? Was I supposed to go to the flight deck? That sounded like flirting.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with Pridwin's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes, Omen.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
Hey, Piper liked what I did for the Brotherhood. Yay! Generally, Piper doesn't like the Brotherhood very much.
Fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong. And wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Yes, sir. Alright. Fucko, where are you? Let's go. Come on. No, that's the wrong way. I don't need to go up there. This way! Oh, I gotta hop back up in this thing. So are you going to actually drop me off at Fort Strong or no? That's the question. I got dropped off somewheres. Comex? What the hell does Comex do? I'm loving all these new drugs they've put in the game. Holy shit. That is gorgeous. Boom. So satisfying. Where are you telling me to go? I don't want to... Why would I want to... Now where am I going? Yay! Now where are we going? If you take me back up to the Pridwin, we're gonna have words. And you're not gonna be happy about those words. Shouldn't you be taking me to Fort Strong? Oh, you are taking a good man, Charlie Brown. Because I don't want to try and cross all that.
Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights.
Oh, fuck. Oh. Can we just land this? I'll kill him up close. When did I level up? Okay, I swear to God, I'm usually a better shot than this. I think I killed him.
Primary target down. Look, I'm gonna find a place to set her down and hightail it back to the Bridgewood for repair.
Oh, just die already. Oh shit. Oh shit! Didn't realize my health was so low. Are you sure about that? Yay! Okay, that looked kinda neat. I don't know what it was. There we go. I think that's all of them. Looks like that's all of them. And this T60 power armor can really take a beating. Like, whoa. Mind you, it was also pristine when I got it. Not so much now. Sorry about that, folks. A little sleepy.
Watch your step. There's quite a bit of debris here.
You don't fucking say. Yeah. Oh, it's just me. Don't get up. I'll let myself in. I think maybe we got him. You want to get out of the way, Bucko? If you're not gonna help, go send Pepper back. Piper. Whatever. Come on. Down we go. I said, drop already. That worked, I guess. That was ridiculous. I can do the door. I can do the thing. Fuck you, I can do the thing. Oh, wait, then back a bit. Boom!
Got it.
Let's see. Yeah, that guy probably didn't have a good last day. 50 cal. Oh, cool. No, I'm saving those 50 cal bullets for my sniper rifle. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. Move it. Oh, hey look, I opened a door. How helpful was that? So now what? Now we do this thing with the elevator. You coming or what, buddy? Now get over here. You suck at elevators. Nothing in the meat bag. Can I craft nothing? Am I in combat? No. Oh, I'm in power armor. I keep forgetting you can't craft in power armor. And I mean, it's a reasonable thing, but at the same time, oh my god. That you talking in the scary voice, or should I be worried? I should be worried, shouldn't I? That's what I was looking for. I knew this was a first aid room.
I don't think we're alone.
Hey, I got him, didn't I? And I did it my way.
Gotta come out sooner or later.
Actually, I don't. Oh, fuck. I can't even be safe from myself in power armor. How sad is that? Oh. Oh. But still, isn't that T-60 shit pretty tough? I mean, it took a whooping before the leg went down. I like that there's actually a noticeable difference too, like. Well, that's going up. We're gonna hit up charisma one more time. What's this? Stuff. I like stuff. I'll take stuff. You can do a thing, and that doesn't mean shit. Ooh. Ammo boxes are my favorite thing, and they always show up exactly when you need them. 2. All of a sudden, I'm a wee bit gassy. Okay, not the room we wanted to. Wait a minute. That is how I got up to the 2nd floor last time. Ha! I am king of everything. No, not really. Especially considering a light almost knocked me back downstairs. No, nothing. Handcuffs. Don't need anything from there. Not getting in there, so obviously this is the only way. And then we check all of these, because God knows how useful they are. Open the door. Cotton yarn cap stash. And nothing in there. Coast Guard hat. What the hell does a Coast Guard hat look like? I don't know where to go. That guy had a rough day. Let's try this again.
Area seems to be in disarray. I wonder if this is recent.
It's recent. The blood bags haven't coagulated yet.
His legs clean off.
No, that's the elevator. What am I doing? Maybe. Who wants to know?
We need to get out of this radiation now. This equipment's here for a reason. What? Let's find out why.
Out there. You can't hide forever! Stupid noises! That sound, what is it?
Whatever this
You're not very good at what you do, are you? Boom. You got this one, Dance, or you want me to step in here? Bravo team testing terminal. What's gonna be on? Yeah, I don't envy those folks, but they did it. That's how we got the Fat Man. Oh, safe.
That's it.
Oh yeah, mini nukes. I'll take those. I'm so glad ammo doesn't weigh anything anymore. That makes me so happy. That's a lot of mini nukes. Is this really a necessary number of mini nukes?
Paladin Dance.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend. Say hate's too gentle a word. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Makes sense.
Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
Of course he would. Always with the debriefings. I don't know why I joined the Brotherhood. I knew I'd have to deal with all the military hullabaloo. But what are you gonna do? I am gonna drop my power armor off at home. Dual fusion cores. Nice. You know what? Screw it. We'll hit the Prydwen first. And then outro. I could never get the hang of the flamer. I try and I just, I can't get into it.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was a piece of cake.
I'm glad you feel that way, because it only gets more difficult from here. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of an even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Where do I start?
I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
Interesting. Why is he soft? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just gonna do what I do best, and that's explore and kill shit. Mostly explore. I would love to get my hands on that.
Best to stay on ground. Falling, very dangerous. Even call them funny. Someday, super mutant. Let's kill everything. Strong hope we find milk of human.
Not today, buddy. Oh, I can't exit it there. Alright. I'm just doing the boring stuff now, so I'm gonna start, you know, the sign off. thanks to everybody who tuned in tonight. I appreciate each and every view. If you like what you saw, throw a follow my way. If you're watching this on YouTube, like and subscribe so you can get notifications for each new video I post. I do try to post a new video every day. I do, of course, have a donation button. Donations are, of course, no obligation, but greatly appreciated. And all proceeds go directly back into the channel. Thanks again for watching, everybody. That one was weird. And, see you tomorrow night. Remember, be excellent to each other. And it takes a jackass to change the world.